recognize you from your picture in the paper. You're Peter Cottontail.
Oh, no, my name's Harold. Harold Hasselbeck.
Welcome back to Kales Tales, and happy early Easter to everyone. I record this about 2 days before Easter Sunday, just to give out... Here's the thing, does anyone have a favorite Easter special besides the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown? Anybody? So here's the thing. Everyone is familiar with those Rankin Bass Christmas specials. And recently, Mom and I finished this 50-minute long one of their non-Christmas specials. Here Comes Peter Cottontail. It was back in the early 70s. I was like, why doesn't anybody talk about this? Because it is kind of not great. It is a strange special. I do love the concept idea that this young Easter Bunny is irresponsible and really is a little bit of a fibber. Anyway, I'll get to it. It is narrated by Danny Kaye, who plays about, I think, 2 or 3 characters. Seymour Sassafras and Colonel Wellington Bunny. We follow our young Peter Cottontail, voiced by Casey Kasem, who's been Shaggy Rogers until his retirement. Anyway, they live in April Valley, where the bunnies work by making the Easter eggs and Easter candy and bonnets. It's kind of like Santa's workshop. Anyway, the Colonel retires and chooses Peter as his successor. And we have Irontail, voiced by Vincent Price. Scream for your lives, who most people know as Ratigan and the Great Mouse Detective. So it's basically one of the times Vincent voiced a rodent. Anyway, Irontail wants to be the Easter Bunny, even though he hates children and wants to get revenge because those kids squashed his tail. And so, Irontail challenges Peter Cottontail to demands a contest to see who gets to be the Easter Bunny, and sabotages Peter's alarm clock. Right now, this video, I'm going to review the movie with reviews and reaction, and just simply we'll go down story, and probably one of my favorite characters down the line. And so, we will get to it right away. Here comes Peter Cottontail.
It's the company. I am a peddler by trade. By trade and by gully. I deal in magic and moonbeams and pretty colors.
Things first, Sassafras kind of reminds me a little bit like a Easter Willy Wonka, and all these shots here, every time you see these different movements, you know that they slaved away. Like, I can recommend the Aardman documentary of how they made Aardman Studios. It's like, they move a shot, they go back, click, and go back, and it must take for hours. And that's one of the things that draws you into Rankin Bass, is the hard work and the seasonal spirit there. And just that roll alone, when he tosses the egg, you can tell that he and when it rolls over, there's nothing there, and then it paints to Rankin Bass Presents. It's like, you gotta respect how much they innovate in their field. You really do, you know? This page should just be me gushing over the stop-motion animation a bit, really.
I never dreamed I'd get to be Chief Easter Bunny.
Shaggy Rogers or Robin from the animated Batman series back in the 60s. And he has that thing like Pinocchio, like whenever you tell a lie, his nose grows, but with Peter, his ear flops. Like, there's a bit of a relatable personality in each character here a bit.
Years ago, a small child roller skated over my tail. Since then, I have had
I love the design of Irontail here. Like, if you take a proper look at his design, first off, his ears, they look like bat wings. So you can tell that represents some strange and evil. Also, Vincent Price, if you look at his resume, he's good at playing a good killer villain. And furthermore, whenever his iron tail moves, it's like a cowbell inside. I like the creativity there. It's good, especially when some of these rabbits don't wear pants.
Just a mean old minute.
Just a mean old minute. And this, again, another humorous element. Like, they're good at making villains hilarious. Like that little skip, like dink, dink, dink. You do not find intimidating the slightest. There's like a little bit of a silly side to each character, and you just when you see the stop motion creative team there, you just go, there's someone who loves to work, who probably loves.
The next day, that instead of getting lots of sleep, he had a big party with all his friends, and it was very late when he finally went to bed.
Because he got wasted. Peter, let's see, they love their carrot scotch, or whatever kind of bunny liquor they drink.
No funny business now. Oh, no, of course not. I have a little gift for you. Because I like...
Oh, Irontail's offering chicken goofballs. Whoa. Like, I'm sure it's some sort of Easter bunny drug. Ugh, creepy bonkers.
Nobody wanted an egg from an unpleasant old bunny like Irontail. As a matter of fact, though he tried all day long...
When a tall, anamorphic bunny with a crappy haircut and shitty looking eggs comes up to you, you know you're gonna have to just probably look away and walk away. It's usually like, Mom?
However, since Peter slept through Easter and didn't deliver any...
So, even though no one would accept Irontail's crappy eggs, he left at least just one for a sleeping man. Which does that really count? Is the rules that fair, in a way? Oh no.
All Easter eggs shall be colored the shade of mud and new concrete.
Like, who would want that? Mud and concrete? There's some eggs that are... You're basically getting out rotten eggs. Like, go to Halloween. Like, there's kids that'll throw eggs at houses. I'm sure that's the only closest thing you'll have to people accepting eggs like that. It's just...
Huh? You're sleeping on my big toe. You really must have been tuckered out.
So after Peter fails, he vows to find ways to redeem himself and make things right. So it goes with the basket of eggs, finds himself sleeping on Sassafras's toe, and like, you're sleeping on my toe. Where'd you come from? He found himself sleeping in the forest, in a dreary forest. Instead of being eaten by wolves, he found himself sleeping on Danny Kaye's toe. Like, it's not ideal, no.
Follow me. There it is. My yestermorrowbile. Why do you call it yestermorrowbile?
That joke is a bit perfect. Yesterday and tomorrow, in my opinion, both small time jokes there. I like just to poke the needle a bit there.
Antoine? A word? Yes, pardon, monsieur. I orders.
Now, this is probably my favorite character in this whole damn special, is Antoine. It's the craziest, funny-looking design ever. It looks like they took the head off one of their rejected Rankin Bass puppet models, a French pilot, disposed the body, but kept the head, and got a caterpillar carcass and put the head on. It's so creepy, crazy looking. Especially when his head's just wiggling around this caterpillar body. Why I bring it up is that his face and head are skin tone like you and me, or you and I. And it doesn't match the rest of his body. It's so crazy. It's so insane looking to see. If you take a proper look at the buns with the letters on them, are they supposed to mean something? Like I'm seeing New York, South Pole, Saint Goat. I'm sure. I mean, one of the real Rankin Bass geeks would know what that's supposed to mean. And at the same time, Antoine. If you take a look at Antoine's design, like the rest of his body is green, but his whole face doesn't match. It's so weird.
What, are those supposed to be beavers or like bears? Like polar bears or something? Is that even a dog? What is that? I'll never know. Hey, unicorn. It just needs a anchor tattoo on that lobster. That needs a Popeye tattoo there.
Also forgot that I had one of his eggs I can look through like a closet in the future. Like, does he feel like does Iron Tail by any chance know Sassafras? Because that kind of looks like the same eggs that Sassafras got. I don't know if they go to the same Easter magic store or what. If they have everybody has the same magic Sassafras. I'm sure there's always a theory to something.
And because the control wires were all fouled up, Easter was lost, and it crashed right down in the middle of Mother's Day.
Because Iron Tail is Bat Thing sabotages Peter and Antoine's mission, they crash land, they accidentally skip out Easter and go right into a different holiday. I do love this idea and concept. This does sound interesting. Peter has to make it all the way back to a whole year and exploring different holidays, trying to convince other folks in different time and holiday to accept his eggs. Like, that does sound interesting.
One did his best to repair the damaged time control.
I love that his tiny little stub hands are holding a little wrench, if you look carefully there, at the same time. And like, this tiny little human caterpillar hydrant is trying to fix things, like clacking a bun or something. It kind of reminds me of that Simpsons Treehouse of Horror where Bart switches heads with a fly and Bart's just flying around. I feel like that's what happened to Antoine. He's basically in a lab experiment gone wrong. Oh, a lady too? It's just like Antoine. The colors of that cover doesn't match. It's so creepy to see. Like, the head is just bobbing around a little bit, and Antoine like, ooh, another me. Yeah. Is that what the hell? Are they doing what I think? Inching? Oh, they inching? Not only am I just jaw dropping at Antoine's design, but all these background caterpillars that look so much like rejected human head models are stuffed on the bodies of caterpillars. It's so bonkers. Look at these caterpillars. Not only that both their skin tones almost match, both their bodies and their head. They kind of look like, no pun intended, a almost like a small, like a human caterpillar. Small light to a human centipede. Oh.
Take him to where the ground is hard.
Boys just robbed the shit out of Peter, like, and how he looks sad or broke, like, oh, I like he would just look at his jacket like, where's my wallet? Hey, kid, you little turds, give me my wallet!
She looks like the heat miser's mom.
Come on, what's the joke?
I'll tell you the joke. A man and woman and their kids go into the talent agent's office. They said, all right, let's see what you got. The father starts, no, I'm
Rounded up the entire clan, and they all wanted one of Peter's heads. Great meal.
I do love the Halloween world. Besides Antoine, this is probably one of my favorite scenes, creative scenes, is that, like, is this the transportation? Like, everybody is using flying broomsticks as transportation, just flying around. It's not just witches, but like scarecrows and jack-o'-lantern heads and small little guys and goats and spotted goblins, whatever the hell that thing is. I guess that's their way of going transportation, I guess.
Shall we? I'll have to go back to April Valley for more eggs. No!
Somebody's stealing the Christmas egg. It's another rabbit.
Careless. Mustn't let the...
Yeah, Peter has a personality. He is irresponsible, lazy, and a slight fibber. Aren't we all? And what cracks me up is that, like, 3 times in this special, it's only 50 minutes, and 3 times he loses those, he lets those basket of eggs out of his sight for Irontail to come take him, or do something bad with him. They're like, this, like, 3 times you screwed up, Peter. I want to encourage you, but for crying out loud, be more self-aware.
That's otherwise, eh? Yes. Antoine, look up there. Santa Claus. That's why it's so cold.
Wait, that's why it's just because Santa shows up? No. It's so cold because it's either December or you're in Alaska or somewhere up north. Like, just because Santa's here doesn't mean it's cold. Come on, Peter. Like, do your geography.
Hello, Peter. Watch out for Irontail, Santa. Oh, I'm not afraid.
I'm getting my check. I'm about to get my $1,000 check for this cameo. Be sure to watch my other Christmas specials where I'm voiced by Mickey Rooney.
Bonnie Bonnet. She left April Valley years ago. Hi, Bonnie.
This talking bonnet. What'd she leave it for? Like, to set out to go off to better things because her parents hated her or something? And how'd she find herself in this weird shop in December? Anyway, there's just so many questions. Like, you just wonder, like, wait, why'd she leave April Valley? And how, she didn't even have legs. So, what?
Got to catch him. Pierre! Hey, Pierre! Why do you go off without your friend?
Because you're an ugly little bastard, that's why. And also, Peter, wait, don't forget your weird little shit.
Yeah! Go in the back for me!
No!
Mistake. You just overslept.
That's a kind thing to say.
I mean it.
Yeah.
There's only like 10 or 11 minutes in, and they're gonna cram in like a small love interest story for Peter. Like, can that work? I guess anything's possible. I mean, I don't mind a nice love story, like Jessica and Chris and Santa Claus come town, or
Ooh, I knew I'd find Peter in his eggs if I just kept waiting for all the holidays.
third time. This is the 3rd time Irontail has either stolen it or done something bad with Peter. Like, damn it, Peter, you are bad at your. I wanted to root you to be the new Easter Bunny, but you are failing, man.
But who would want green eggs? Huh? For a holiday?
Sure, the Irish. They love weird green shit that's all tough and nails.
Antoine, where are you?
A bomb! Screw you for leaving me behind, bastard! I'm gonna shit on you head.
And that was Here Comes Peter Cottontail, with Shaggy as the Easter Bunny. Is it interesting, special? It is. It depends, of course. You know, Mom and I just family and I finished that Roadhouse remake with Jake Gyllenhaal. Not to go off topic, the plot was didn't make sense, a little bit bonkers, and it was on my stepdad's birthday. Mom got off the chair and just say, I give up. Here Comes Peter Cottontail has more plot than this. I swear, that's what and she's right. I do, with Cottontail, I'll never say anything bad about the stop motion. The songs are slightly forgettable. The characters, each personality, very interesting. I love the voice work. Vincent Price, especially. Antoine, my favorite character design. That's just off the rails. And I love that Rankin Bass is doing more than just Christmas specials. I know there's a Halloween special, a Mad Monster Party, which I can recommend. And if any of you guys have any favorite Easter specials, which one that had an impact on you? Which one that you love watching throughout the holiday of Easter? If you'd like to, feel free to comment below and subscribe if you'd like to. And hope you all get to have the happiest Easter. And if you want to watch this special, it's either on YouTube or on Tubi, if you'd like to give it a try. Anyway, happy Easter, everybody. Thank you all for watching.